Okay, so I'm gonna continue my rant. I'm so sorry if you're even watching this. Sorry I've had to go on to another video. But this is the kind of stuff I'm passionate about, and I talk forever. Plus, I'm waiting for my dad to get home with food from Wendy's and McDonald's and stuff. What else can I do? Watch the same Friends episode I've seen 50 million times. But, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, there's another event that, they're at a hotel. And they're gonna try to move a waterbed from one of the floors to the bottom floor. And it seems like the perfect thing that you'd think Keith would come up with. But Pete's the one who came up with the idea. And I listened with some stage banter because I was listening to, on my Pandora station, the live version of Squeezebox, in which Pete, towards the end, is saying that Keith's not going to sing with them because he has beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful? Beautiful? Yeah, you announce that they're beautiful to an entire crowd of people. And I've seen a couple pictures, like it's even been filmed, I think, the one, in which, Pete kisses Keith, like, on the cheek, or, like, in the neck, or something, and I'm just like, no, I can't make my other half of the heart, unless you want the my iPod to drop. I don't think you want it to drop, it'll probably land in an awkward spot. But, and other stage banner things, like, whenever Pete was explaining, a quick one while he's away. Okay, so Pete is the girl guide. John is mentioned as the engine driver, who can't come on time. Oh, joke. And it's actually really funny because apparently he would say it to almost every concert, apparently. So I heard one recorded footage of it, and then a different set of recorded footage, and he told the same joke. Like, one was video, and one was audio. And I'm just like, oh, Pete. Why? But, in both of them, whenever he was saying how the husband would get home, Keith would start kind of acting out. Like, oh, no, like that kind of thing. And it's just like, so Keith is acting as the boyfriend, even though Pete never specifically says it. And he's the boyfriend to Pete's girl guide. And then some might argue then, but in the recorded footage you're talking about, at the end, Keith kisses John. Shut up. Don't remind me. I don't like seeing Jeeth plastered everywhere because it actually does interfere with my pairing. I love it. I love it a lot, but there's so much slashiness that also occurs between John and Keith that it's like, it's screwing with my headcanon. Get rid of it. But, what else was I gonna say? Something else. Oh, there's something else I was gonna say about this. Crap. I can't remember now. I'm trying to get it all in these videos, so, you know. But there's something else. Oh, yeah. I remember. And also, I like when Pete says how he's okay with it because he likes to watch. I guess why he forgives the girl guide for cheating on him. And I remember reading an interview. Now, Keith, just being Keith, who knows if this is really true, but at the same time, it makes sense for the same reason Keith being Keith. But he had said that he gets turned on by watching others do it. And if Keith is indeed the role of the boyfriend, well, that makes a little bit of sense there, doesn't it? I'm diabolical, aren't I? But, I mean, it's my favorite pairing of all time, just because I love the whole, it's playful and stuff. That's what it seems like to me. Because the way Keith is, and the way Pete is, and the way they just are naturally anyways, their dialogue and stuff. That's the way they would talk and everything. It seems like a really playful relationship. And that's what's so appealing about it, I think. Plus, there's so much evidence. Like, I could name a few other pairings that might be playful. But, I mean, I think the only other pairing I know of that I've ever found as much evidence for, actually more for, is Nick Lennon, John Lennon, Paul McCartney. But it's kind of lost its luster with me just because so many people absolutely ship it. Like, it has to have happened. That's not how I do these things. I don't believe that a pairing has happened until it's mentioned. Like, for sure by one of them. Like, I would never say to you that Moonshend happened. For sure. Just because it didn't, most likely. Hate to break it to you, but like, most of these pairings most likely never happened. But that's the fun for me of shipping, is to find the evidence that pieces it all together. Which is what's making it hard for me to find a good ship for the monkeys. Because I haven't yet found that evidence. But, I'm gonna end this. Because this is now 7 minutes. This is now 17 minutes of me rambling about a pairing. Remind me next year, no matter what my mom says about me being lonely, or not being able to get dressed, or anything, go to prom. This is how I'm spending my night so far.